So let's just go ahead and initialize it, and we'll just keep.
Yeah,
And welcome everyone to the City Ball Diamond here. Rusty Witcher with you here on the Lark Network as we're Sophomore Recognition Day. We'll recognize the sophomores between games as the Larks hosting the Friends Falcons. As we are ready to rock and roll here from the City Ball Diamond. And leading things off, Laney Leith for the Falcons, the junior varsity. Athletic Director Rob Remsire, a friend, told me today he was sending some of his varsity with him. Or sending the varsity up here. And the first pitch from Chelsea, a little bit high, 1 ball. Yeah, you can grab that. And Chelsea battles back with a strike. On our count, 1 ball, 1 strike, as I'm being joined by DJ Madison and DJ Sadie, apparently. The 1-1 delivery coming up for Chelsea. Here's a strike right at the knees, and the count 1 ball and 2 strikes for the nation's second leader in strikeouts. She sits about 100 behind Brianna Hardy from Phoenix College. The 1-2 changeup is a strike, and the first out of the game recorded as a strikeout from Chelsea. That'll bring up Erica Baca, the second baseman. We're back and going here. No, I have no idea. That's beyond me with Neptune. As Chelsea starts, Baca off with a strike. That one fouled back into the fence on our count, even a 1 ball, 1 strike. All the sophomores getting the nod today. Casty is in left, Lex in center, and Jenna over in right. Booze at the hot corner. Kaylin up the middle at short, flanked by Shay over at second, Jenna at first, Reese behind the dish, and Chelsea on the hill. And a swing and a miss on the changeup. And Chelsea has 2 strikeouts to start the game. Savannah Jackson coming to bat now for the Falcons of Friends. We apologize for any technical difficulties we might be having. And Chelsea comes right down the middle for a strike. Larks will be in action Thursday right here as they host Johnson County in their final conference game. Chelsea inside, and it is strike after strike in the early going for the freshman from Tacoma. The 0-2 as Chelsea gets her sign from the Sloth. Strike 3 called out of corner. 1-2-3. Chelsea mows down the Falcons, and we'll go to the bottom of the first. No score. Back after this. as Amy goes deep, and we're back here as Amy launches one over. Boo singles her way aboard, as Amy hits the 3-run home run on the Asta Lasagna Don't Get Any On Ya. And that brings up Jenna Schneider. One aboard, one out here for the Larks. Larks in front 3-0, and Jenna swings through the first pitch from Jacobs. Apologize for our technical difficulties. The sound was down on Amy's home run, I'm afraid, as she went deep. Her 18th of the season. 58 ribbies for Amy on the year. And she closes in as Jenna takes a strike, as she is closer now. She's closer now to the nation leading. She now has 18. She's just 2 back. Leads the conference in home runs and RBIs as well, as that one misses outside. And our count 2 balls, 1 strike to Jenna Schneider. Jacobs set to deal. And does, misses high. And Jenna now quickly ahead 3-1. The pitch rises high to Jenna. Oh, excuse me, the count 3-2. Jenna off the fist, dumps it into left field, finding a single. And sophomores are rolling today as Jenna singles her way aboard. And that brings up Reese McCrary. The Slav coming to bat here. Reese, average slowly climbing. She's up to 350 on the season with an RBI. As Reese digs in. And Reese takes a pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Jacobs set to deal. Reese on the ground. And the only play the Falcons can make is to get the lead runner as Reese hits into the grounds of the fielder's choice. And they're 2 away. Cassidy King coming to bat now. We got it. I had it muted on accident when we're good. Got a text from Go505. You're Nana in the house, boo. And Cass takes a strike. That one misses upstairs to Cass. And the count 1-1. That one misses down and away to Casting. Or count 2 balls and 1 strike. And the 2-1 from Jacobs is a strike outside corner. Under count evens up at 2-2. So the 2-2 coming up. Cass fouls it back and stays alive. So some batter's box disco dancing for Cassidy by staying alive. Cassidy fights it off, and more staying alive from Cassidy. Never quite know what's going to come out of Cassidy's mouth, and she doesn't either. That one misses down low, and we're full 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Cassie lifts it left side. Long run and making the play out there in the outfield with the Falcons. We've played an inning. Larks lead 3-0. Back after this.
Rabbit Ride, Houston, Texas. Brett Heichschmidt, Lindsborg, Kansas.
Caden Bartlett, Amber, Oklahoma.
Caleb Stoll, Litchfield Park, Arizona.
Tatum Ferguson, Nassau, Bahamas.
Connor Leach, Erie, Colorado.
Dalton Woody, Cibolo, Texas.
Dave Milburn from Lincoln, Nebraska.
David Berzins, Houston, Texas.
Dave Ryan, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Dayton Watkins, Valley Center, Kansas.
Grant Bloyer, Winfield, Kansas.
Hudson Smith, Waukomis, Oklahoma.
Hugo Kinabuchi, San Diego, California.
Ian Leckie, Overland Park, Kansas.
Justin Durnall, I'm from Windsor, Colorado.
Kalen Haynes, Trophy Club, Texas.
Kendall Theory, Westlake, Louisiana.
Malachi Swartz, Overland Park, Kansas.
Naoki Izumura, Tokyo, Japan.
Natty Solomon, Harrisonburg, Virginia.
Nick Flatton from Adelaide, Australia. Noah Roberts, Wichita, Kansas.
Omar Aguilar, Panama City, Panama.
Quinn Gettle, Joplin, Missouri.
Robert Salcedo, Puerto Rico.
Yusei Hando from Japan.
Tate Winfield, Kerrville, Texas.
Weston Murrow, Wichita, Kansas.
And welcome back here to the City of Ball Diamonds. We're going to the top of the second. Larks lead 3-0 after the 3-run bomb by Amy Brutato. And this will be Hallie Ruley, Janelle Sines, and Michaela Keeling. As we are set here for action at the top of the third. No, you're good. You're good. And a swing and a miss from Hallie Ruley on the first pitch she sees from Chelsea Smith. It's talking between innings to some of the men's basketball team here at the college. Apparently they've been talking some mad smack to Coach Gallion about the golf as a swing and a miss. And Hallie Ruley now quickly behind 0-2. So Coach and myself and assistant coach Matt Hebert are going to take these boys out and show them exactly what golf's all about. The 0-2 coming up. Swing and a miss, and that is 4 up and 4 down, all on strikeouts for Chelsea. And Janelle Sines coming up.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, Rob? Yeah. Oh, of course I did. Of course. I did on the broadcast, so of course. Oh no, we're good. All right, we'll see you. Yeah, I gotta get back to this. All right, bye. Swing and a miss from Sines, and she is quickly behind as 0-2. Thank you. I'm flanked by 2 catchers, so they always are aware of the count. Pop back to the fence. And the count still remaining 0-2. Friends AD Rob Ramsar texting saying the Larks are legit, and they are legit. 30-11. They've already are about to sacrifice Andy Sharp's hair. So he made a wager with the team. If they could win 30, they could cut his hair. Well, 30-11 as that one misses outside. A miss from Chelsea. Get to Chelsea's numbers. We didn't even get a chance. She's 17-4 on the season, 5 saves, and 204 strikeouts coming into today. And that one through. And a swing and a miss in the tag, and Reese forces Sines out, and that makes a 5th straight strikeout for Chelsea. And they're 2 away.
I feel the heat tonight. Let it roll. All right, Joe.
Michaela Keeling stepping in for the Falcons. as we are in the top of the second. Larks leading 3-0. And there's a strike on the inner half from Chelsea. Got text saying, "Hi, Jesse, number 21, go Larks," from Grandpa Mike in California. And a swing and a miss, and Michaela Keeling quickly behind. That one misses a little bit high as Chelsea trying to force Keeling to chase. A good pitcher's pitch. As Keeling showing bunt, but she'll pull back, being down on the count, 1-2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that is 6 straight strikeouts for Chelsea. And Friends goes 1-2-3 once again. We'll go to the bottom of the second with the Larks leading 3-0. Back after this here on the Lark Network.
Adriana Ruiz from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Amy Bertado from Whittier, California. Anissa Aguilar, Hacienda Heights, California. Cassidy King from Cochranville, Pennsylvania. Chelsea Smith, Tacoma, Washington.
Jenna Garcia, Hutchinson, Kansas.
Jenna Schneider from Lodi, California.
Jessie Miranda from Turlock, California.
Kaylin Lastly from Salina, Kansas.
My name is Alexis Avalos, and I'm from Yucaipa, California.
Madison O'Brien, Zuni, Virginia.
Malia Sandy from Girard, Kansas.
Paige Biddle from Sacramento, California.
Reese McCrary from Sacramento, California.
And welcome back here to the City Ball Diamond. Sadie's trying to break things. Shea Hoover steps in. And Shea's first pitch, a line drive. Shea snagged by the third baseman. And what a way. And that'll bring up Lexi Avalos. Lex flew out to left field in her first at bat. And Lex line drive and a snag by the shortstop, Ruley. And there are 2 outs here. And that brings up Jenna Garcia. Got text saying, "We love you, boo," from the 505. Go Chelsea, go Larks, from the Tacoma fans. And a great job calling the game. Thank you. And the pitch to Jenna, a strike. And the 0-1, Jenna swings and misses. And the count 0-2. And the 0-2 on the way. Jenna lays off the high rise ball. And the count 1 ball, no strikes here to the sophomore from Hutch. Jenna pulls back, and the count quickly even 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Deuces Wild across the scoreboard here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the Larks with a 3-0 lead. Jenna pops it straight up and played by the third baseman. Larks go quickly and quietly, 1-2-3. We've played 2 here. Larks leading 3-0. Back after this. Heading top of 3.
Robbie Rod, Houston, Texas.
Brett Heichman, Lindsborg, Kansas.
Caden Bartlett, Amber, Oklahoma.
Caleb Stoll, Litchfield Park, Arizona.
Tatum Ferguson, Nassau, Bahamas.
Connor Leach, Erie, Colorado.
Dalton Woody, Cibolo, Texas. Dane Milburn from Lincoln, Nebraska. David Berzins, Houston, Texas.
Dave Ryan, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Dayton Watkins, Valley Center, Kansas.
Grant Bloyer, Winfield, Kansas.
Hudson Smith, Waukomis, Oklahoma.
Hugo Kinabuchi, San Diego, California.
Ian Leckie, Overland Park, Kansas.
Justin Durnall, I'm from Windsor, Colorado.
Kalen Haynes, Trophy Club, Texas.
Kendall Theory, Westlake, Louisiana.
Malachi Swartz, Overland Park, Kansas.
Naoki Kizumura, Tokyo, Japan.
Maddie Solomon, Harrisonburg, Virginia.
18. Yes. And welcome back to the top of the third here, as this is Bobby Flores, Kelsey Kern, and Ashley Jacobs all due up here for the Falcons. And Chelsea has struck out all 6 batters she has faced. And Chelsea, outside corner for a strike. Chelsea working ahead to everyone so far. Swing and a miss as Flores swings through the pitch from Chelsea. And a count 0-2. Chelsea set to deal. Swing and a miss, and that's 7 straight now for Chelsea. She struck out 7 and 1 away here for as Kelsey Kern stepping in. Swing as Chelsea misses down low. And Kelsey Kern. Swing and a miss as Karn swings through and the count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 coming up. Swing and a miss from Kern, and she is quickly behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 from Chelsea coming up. Popped straight up and out of play behind us. And the count riding still at 1-2. And a mad dash for the ball. That one rises high in our count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chelsea getting her sign from Reese. Swing and a miss, and that's 8 straight for Chelsea now, all on strikeouts. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Ashlyn Jacobs. Chelsea gets a sign, lets it go, and Jacobs swings through the first pitch she sees. Little line drive, and that will drop foul, though, tailing away in the count 0-2. As the 0-2 coming up here from Chelsea. Gets her sign, sets herself, deals, Strike 3 called. And that's 9 straight now for Chelsea. Larks leading 3-0. We'll be back after this here on the Lark Network.
Adriana Ruiz from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Amy Bertado from Whittier, California. Anissa Aguilar, Hacienda Heights, California. Cassidy King from Tocqueville, Pennsylvania. Chelsea Smith, Tacoma, Washington.
Jenna Garcia, Hutchinson, Kansas.
Jenna Schneider from Lodi, California.
Jessie Miranda from Turlock, California.
Kaylin Lastly from Salina, Kansas.
My name is Alexis Avalos, and I'm from Yucaipa, California.
Madison O'Brien, Zuni, Virginia.
Malia Sandy from Girard, Kansas.
And welcome to the bottom of the third. We go. Kaylin Lastly stepping in here. And Jacobs deals. And Kaylin hammers one foul on the left side, 1 strike. Kaylin, Amy, and Boo all do up in this inning for the Larks. Here in our third. Cruising right along. Changeup drops in for a strike, and Jacobs with a nice little change. Kaylin quickly behind 0-2. That one outside from Jacob. Jacobs trying to force Kaylin to nibble. Kaylin singled her first at-bat. Lights are on. It's a cloudy gray day, slightly cool. It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get some sun on Thursday when Johnson County's in the house. That one fouled, backing out of play. And that one under a car passing by. Impressive. And the 1-2 delivery coming up from Ashlyn Jacobs. Jacobs deals, and Kaylin fouls it off, fights it off, and staying alive. That poor tree has taken a beating. That one rises high on our count, moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2 coming up. Kaylin fights it off, fouling it way out of play. And hit it over my poor tree over there. That tree did not used to be here years ago. As we're out of we're out of game balls at the football game. Ball back into play now. As I'm not entirely sure where all of the softballs have gotten to. We've had a couple have been fouled way off back over there, and they're still looking for them. I actually think there's still a difference. There used to be a difference between NAIA softballs and NJCAA softballs in terms of the raised seam or not. I'm not entirely sure. So the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Jacobs deals, and that one strike 3 outside low corner, and Kaylin going down. And Amy Bertado coming to bat. Amy hit a home run her last at bat, 18 on the season. And Jacobs will try to pitch to Amy carefully. And the first pitch down and in the dirt. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Amy looks at one high and away in our count. 2 balls and no strikes. Amy on the ground at the shortstop throw over in time, and there are 2 outs. That brings up Boo. Boo hit a long single in her first at-bat. And you know that when Boo comes to bat, she's always got their pre-at-bat shimmy going on. So Boo singled and then was forced out. And Boo looks to pitch high. Jacobs deals, and Boo hammers one, and that will get through the hole on the right side. And Boo now 2 for 2 as her average keeps climbing. She came in today hitting 377. That'll go up higher as Boo singles her way aboard. And that brings up Jenna Schneider. Jenna ripped a single her first at bat. So the Larks putting the hits up early. They lead 3-0 here with 2 outs. And Jenna from Lodi, California stepping in. That one misses downstairs. 1 ball. Jenna. See the pitch from Jacobs, and it rises high on her count. 2 balls and no strikes. I'm going to be handing the mic over to Madison and Sadie here in a little bit and let them take over. Take a break. There's a strike at the knees. And our count 2 balls, 1 strike. That one rises high on our count. Now 3 balls and 1 strike here. And the 3-1 coming up here from Jacobs. Jacobs swing and a miss. And our count 3-2. Lindsey James is in the house. That one misses high, and the walk. And Jenna aboard here. 2 on and 2 out for Reese McCrary. And Reese will come to bat. Reese from Sacramento. Got a text from the 505. Got to get that to that. Go Jen, love ya. Go Boo. So the 505 in the house, and Reese takes a pitch down low. Which is an amazing bit of patience, as Reese often struggles with chasing first pitches. She even told me that. And the 1-0 misses high and away, and Reese quickly ahead, 2 balls, no strikes. Reese known as the Sloth because of her uncanny ability to sleep anywhere. That one misses upstairs. And our count 3 balls, no strikes here to Reese. Reese granted a fielder's choice last at bat. She's going to Salem University next year. Strike on the inner half. And our count 3 balls in, 1 strike to Reese. The 3-1 coming up. That one misses downstairs, and Reese draws a walk. And the base is loaded for Cassidy King. Quick little meeting on the mound between Jackson and Jacobs. They want to talk things over. Not quite the warmest day we've had here. It's about 51 degrees. Or make it 55. Close enough. And Cass digs in. And Cassidy swings and pops it up, and that off the glove, and one coming in, a second on the heels, 2 runs are in. Reese coming home, and Reese still sliding around as Cassidy aboard on the error. 3 runs come in for the Larks, and they now take a 6-0 lead as the Larks moving on the Swing by Cassidy. And that'll bring up Shea Hoover. Shea looks to pitch high. 1 ball. There's a strike to Shea on our count, even up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Good turnout here on sophomore day. Shea was robbed of a base hit by really a third base. Shea, fly ball right side, and that is caught by the left fielder. And Shea's laughing about it now. We've played 3. Larks lead 6-0. We'll be back after this here on the Lark Network.
Robbie Rod, Houston, Texas.
Brett Heichman, Lindsborg, Kansas. Caden Bartlett, Amber, Oklahoma.
Caleb Stoll, Litchfield Park, Arizona.
Tatum Ferguson, Nassau, Bahamas.
Connor Leach, Erie, Colorado.
Dalton Woody, Cibolo, Texas.
Dave Milburn from Lincoln, Nebraska. David Berzins, Houston, Texas.
Dave Ryan, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Dayton Watkins, Valley Center, Kansas.
Grant Bloyer, Winfield, Kansas.
Hudson Smith, Waukomis, Oklahoma.
Hugo Kinabuchi, San Diego, California.
Ian Leckie, Overland Park, Kansas.
Justin Durnall, I'm from Windsor, Colorado.
Kalen Haynes, Trophy Club, Texas.
Kendall Theory, Westlake, Louisiana.
Malachi Swartz, Overland Park, Kansas.
Naoki Kizumura, Tokyo, Japan.
Natty Solomon, Harrisonburg, Virginia.
Nick Platten from Adelaide, Australia. Noah Roberts, Wichita, Kansas.
And welcome back to the top of the 4th here. Top of the order for the Falcons, Lainey Leaf, Erica Baca, and Savannah Jackson all due up here for the Falcons. And Shea has struck out all 9 batters, or excuse me, Chelsea has struck out all 9 batters she has faced. Leaf went down looking. Chelsea deals, and the first pitch strike to Leith. Chelsea dealing. Bunt lay down. Chelsea plays on the first play on the field. Shea can't come up with it. An error aboard as Leith taking second on the error, and friends with their first base runner of the game at second base. And that'll bring up Erica Baca. So Baca coming to bat. So runner in scoring position. And that one popped back to the fence. Disappointed. As that ball fell out back to the fence, Madison sitting here behind the fence and jumped out of the way. The 0-1 coming up. That one popped back and out of play. And missing the vehicles. And the count 0-2. Changeup misses outside, drifting a little bit away, and our count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is strikeout number 10 for Chelsea. Jackson steps in. Jackson was caught looking her first time up. And there's a strike from Chelsea, rising in for a strike. Caught the zone. Fly ball left side, that tailing foul for Jackson, the catcher. And they count 0-2. As they count 1 ball or no balls and 2 strikes. And strike 3 called as Jackson goes down looking for the second time. Strikeout number 11 for Chelsea. And Hallie Rulli coming to bat. Rulli 0 for 1. And Rulli offering at the first pitch she saw. 1 strike, excuse me. That one popped straight up and out of play, and the count 0-2. A mad scramble for the foul ball. And the count 0-2. That one's fouled off left side. Jenna Schneider. Picking it up on the foul territory. Count still 0-2 here to Rulli. That one misses downstairs. And the count 1-2. Hallie Rulli, the shortstop. For the Falcons, behind to Chelsea, 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one pops straight back and out of play again. And another mad scramble. This time, Shay's dad and Jenna Garcia's little brother in a foot race for it. Count still remaining 1-2. And the 1-2. Change up, strike 3. That's number 12 on the day for Chelsea. Strikes out. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Larks leading 6-0. And welcome back to the bottom of the 4th. Lexi Avalos to start this off here for the Larks. Lex 0 for 2. But it's hit the ball hard both times. As Lex digging in. And Jacobs here to pitch. First pitch from Jacobs. Misses downstairs and away, 1 ball. That one missing downstairs. And the count 2 balls, no strikes. That one rising high, and our count 3-0 to Lex. As Chelsea has, looking at this up and down, 12 strikeouts. Has tied the single season strikeout record. And Lex takes a strike. One more strikeout for Chelsea, and she'll have the new single season strikeout record. This Lark team has just taken Whiteout to the record book. That's a hard grounder, and Lex now grounding out. She's 0 for 3. And that brings up Jenna Garcia. So J Money stepping in here in the 4th. Larks leading 6-0. And Jenna takes a strike. And a swing and a miss for Jenna, the count 0-2. Jenna holds off. Oh, they say Jenna did go, and a strikeout recorded here for Jacobs. And 2 outs for Kaylin Lashley. There's a strike from Jacobs to Kaylin. Kaylin 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Changeup dropping down into the dirt, and our count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom 4, Larks leading 6-0. That's a hard hit, ball base hit right side. Kaylin punches one through the hole, and the Larks have a runner. Here for Amy Brutato. Amy grounded out in her last at-bat. She's 1 for 2 with a 3-run home run. Jacobs dealing, and Amy hammers one on the ground, but fielded cleanly by the third baseman, and that will do it. Larks retired. And we'll play. We played 4. Larks lead 6-0. We'll be back after this here on the Lark Network.
Adriana Ruiz from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Amy Brutato from Whittier, California. Anissa Aguilar, Hacienda Heights, California. Cassidy King from Cochranville, Pennsylvania. Chelsea Smith, Tacoma, Washington.
Jenna Garcia, Hutchinson, Kansas.
Jenna Schneider from Lodi, California.
Jessie Miranda from Turlock, California.
Kaylin Lashley from Salina, Kansas.
My name is Alexis Avalos, and I'm from Yucaipa, California.
Madison O'Brien, Zuni, Virginia.
Malia Sandy from Girard, Kansas.
Paige Biddle from Sacramento, California.
Reese McCrary from Sacramento, California.
My name is Sadie Leatherman, and I'm from Couts, Indiana.
Shay Hoover, Potwin, Kansas.
Welcome back here to the City Ball Diamond as we are heading top of 5. Larks leading 6-0, and Friends Falcons cannot figure out the puzzle, which is Chelsea Smith. And here we go with Janelle Sines. Janelle Sines is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. As we are getting here into the 5th, it's not getting warmer. Just a little bit of breeze heading out here to the left field, to left. As Sines is plays first base for the Falcons. And here is the first pitch from Chelsea. It's a strike. The 0-1 coming up. Fouled back to the fence. And the count 0-2. That one rises high on our count, 1-2. Chelsea dealing. The 1-2 just misses. And the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch just misses again. Our count 3 balls and 2 strikes. We're full here in the top of the 5th. That would foul back into the fence. And the count right still full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Got a Let's Go Larks from the 6-2-6. What's up, Dax? So the count is full and a payoff pitch coming. Chelsea dealing. Strike 3, and you have a new single season record. And with that strikeout, you now have a new single season strikeout record holder in Chelsea Smith with 217. Chelsea with her 13th strikeout of the contest. And there's a swing and a miss from Keeling. And the pitch downstairs, and the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Being joined by DJ Niss and DJ Page. DJ PB, I like it. And the 1-0, the 1-1 stays a little bit high in our count. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 coming up here from Chelsea. There's a fly ball left side going back, and that is out of here. A home run for Michaela Keeling. And the no-no is broken up in dramatic fashion with a home run. And Friends now on the board. So 6-1. Got a text saying, way to go, Chelsea. I knew you could do it. And so Friends on the board after the solo shot. And Chelsea will go back to work. There's a fly ball center field, but Lex camping underneath it, and that is the first out of the game for the Larks. That was not a strikeout, and they're 2 away. Kelsey Karn coming to bat. Karn struck out her first at bat. And the first pitch is a strike here to Karn from Chelsea. Swing and a miss here for Karn. Karn quickly behind 0-2. As Chelsea working ahead here. Larks leading 6-1. Payoff pitch missing downstairs. I think at 1-2. Chelsea working here in the 5th. Strike 3, outside corner. We've played 4.5. Larks lead 6-1. We'll be back after this.
Robbie Rod, Houston, Texas.
Brett Heichman, Lindsborg, Kansas. Caden Bartlett, Amber, Oklahoma.
Caleb Stoll, Litchfield Park, Arizona.
Tatum Ferguson, Nassau, Bahamas.
Connor Leach, Erie, Colorado.
Dalton Woody, Cibolo, Texas.
Dave Milburn from Lincoln, Nebraska. David Berzins, Houston, Texas.
Dave Ryan, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Dayton Watkins, Valley Center, Kansas.
Grant Bloyer, Winfield, Kansas.
Hudson Smith, Waukomis, Oklahoma.
Hugo Kinabuchi, San Diego, California.
Ian Leckie.
And welcome back here as we're in the bottom of the 5th. Boo coming to bat for the Larks. Larks leading 6-1. As Boo digs in. Boo's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles today as Jacob's working. And Boo lines one back up the middle and swept up, though. The play made by the second baseman. And that brings up Jenna Schneider. Jen S. stepping up. Jen S. drew a walk and singled. I believe Chelsea has the single game record for strikeouts with 16. 2 already once this season. Jenna Schneider takes a pitch low and away. 1 ball. Jenna fouls that one off towards the nice pergola over there. And they count 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 coming up. Jenna on the ground, swept up by Rui, throw over. And there are 2 outs now for the Falcon defenders. Reese drew a walk and grounded into a fielder's choice. So Reese McCrary digging in. The sloth herself. And the pitch shaking the ball downstairs, 1 ball. Reese hammers on the ground, gloved by the third baseman. Scoop over there by first. And the Larks so quickly and quietly 1-2-3. We've played 5. Larks lead 6-1. We'll be back after this.
Adriana Ruiz from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Amy Bertado from Whittier, California. Anissa Aguilar, Hacienda Heights, California. Cassidy King from Tocqueville, Pennsylvania. Chelsea Smith, Tacoma, Washington.
Jenna Garcia, Hutchinson, Kansas.
Jenna Schneider from Lodi, California.
Jessie Miranda from Turlock, California.
Kaylin Lastly from Salina, Kansas.
My name is Alexis Avalos, and I'm from Yucaipa, California.
Madison O'Brien, Zuni, Virginia.
Malia Sandy from Girard, Kansas.
Paige Biddle from Sacramento, California.
Reese McCrary from Sacramento, California.
My name is Sadie Leatherman, and I'm from Couts, Indiana.
Shay Hoover, Potland, Kansas.
And welcome back here to the top of our 6th inning. Larks leading 6-1. Here on Sophomore Recognition Day. All 8 sophomores out there for the Larks. As Chelsea coming to work here. She has struck out 14. Of 15 outs, we have 14 strikeouts here. So Big Nis here in the house with us, apparently. Joined by DJ PB and Big Nis. As we're in the top of the 6th. Ashlyn Jacobs, the pitcher, stepping in. And Jacobs takes a strike from Chelsea. Battle of the Birds, Larks leading 6-1. That's on the ground foul. And the count 0-2. Jacobs. Behind 0-2, and Chelsea deals. Swing and a miss. That is strikeout number 15 for Chelsea. And one away for the top of the order for the Falcons in Lainey Leif.
Hey, yeah, Chelsea, keep it up, babe. Hey, you got it tonight.
15 strikeouts here for Chelsea. And a swing and a miss as Leif swings through.
Oh, yeah,
As
hey, you got it
the
tonight.
Larks here. Chelsea way ahead in the 0-1. Bunt laid down, and Jenna Schneider making the play. A nice play by Jenna to make the tag as a ball. Heads up play by Jenna, and they're 2 outs. 2 outs here for Erica Baca. Baca's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Chelsea rises a little bit high in the count, 1 ball. Pop back and out of play. Kason Landis almost making the play over there. And they got 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 coming up. That one popped back and out of play here. And they count 1-2. And Nis springs off the stool into action. And our count 1-2. Chelsea gets her sign from Reese one more time. And deals. That went down, and a nice block by Reese. And they count 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one stays a little bit high, and our count 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that is strikeout for Chelsea. That is strikeout number 16. We've played 6.5. Larks lead 6-1. Back after this.
Robbie Rod, Houston, Texas.
Brett Heichman, Lindsborg, Kansas. Caden Bartlett, Amber, Oklahoma.
Caleb Stoll, Litchfield Park, Arizona.
Tatum Ferguson, Nassau, Bahamas.
Connor Leach, Erie, Colorado.
Dalton Woody, Cibolo, Texas.
Dave Milburn from Lincoln, Nebraska. David Berzins, Houston, Texas.
Dave Ryan, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Dayton Watkins, Valley Center, Kansas. Grant Bloyer, Winfield, Kansas.
Hudson Smith, Waukomis, Oklahoma.
Hugo Kinabuchi, San Diego, California.
Ian Leckie, Overland Park, Kansas.
And welcome back here to the bottom of our 6th inning. Cassie King digs in. Cass 0 for 2, and Cassie fly ball right side, coming on long run, and on basket catch made by the right fielder.
That's a nice cut, too. Good job, Cass.
And there's one away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Hey, right now, Shay, you got this, man.
Shay has been robbed not once, but twice today. And Shay is overdue. Shea, little flare, and that is gloved by the third baseman. And there are 2 now for Lexi. Lex 0 for 3. And Lex steps in. Lex fouls one back into play. Over towards the nice fence over there from Elaine Brown.
Hey, right now, bud.
Lex hammers one, base hit through the pole on the right side, and Lex has her first hit of the day.
Good job, bud. Yeah.
Lex finds Green on a line drive. And Jenna coming to bat.
Avio, what's up? You got it.
And that one misses high, or catches the top of the lineup. 1 strike to Jenna.
Hey, you got it. What's up right here, Jenna?
And a swing and a miss from Jenna G. And her count 0-2. Jacobs dealing. That one too far outside, and our count moves to 1-2 for the sophomore from Hutchinson. Strike 3 called. And we'll go to the top of the 7th here. Larks leading 6-1. We'll be back after this.
Adriana Ruiz from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Amy Bertado from Whittier, California. Anissa Aguilar, Hacienda Heights, California. Cassidy King from Tocqueville, Pennsylvania. Chelsea Smith, Tacoma, Washington.
Jenna Garcia, Hutchinson, Kansas.
Jenna Schneider from Lodi, California.
Jessie Miranda from Turlock, California.
Kaylin Lastly from Salina, Kansas.
My name is Alexis Avalos, and I'm from Yucaipa, California.
Madison O'Brien, Zuni, Virginia.
Malia Sandy from Girard, Kansas.
Paige Biddle from Sacramento, California.
Reese McCrary from Sacramento, California.
My name is Sadie Leatherman, and I'm from Couts, Indiana.
Shay Hoover, Potwin, Kansas.
And welcome back to the top of the 7th here from the City Ball Diamond here in Heston. Our final sophomore recognition day here at this. This game.
How do you like it? I think it's pretty good.
Nis is trying to ruin things here, and this is why we can't have nice things. Savannah Jackson 0 for 2 with true strikeout. She's been caught looking both times. And that one misses downstairs a little bit to Jackson, 1 ball. That's foul backing out of play. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 coming up. Fly ball up into the air. Cassidy coming underneath it. And Cass makes a play. Out there in left field. 1 out here. Hallie Rulli stepping in. Or Hallie Rulli, and she's over 2. Swing and a miss for Rulli. And the 0-1 coming up from Chels. Fly ball center field, going back, Lex makes a play and falls right short of the fence. But Lex bouncing up, and you can see the smile from Lex all the way out here. 2 outs here for the Larks. And that'll bring up Janelle Signs. Signs 0 for 2. Pitch missing, 1 ball, 2. Signs, we count 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, and misses upstairs. I count 2 balls, no strikes here to Janelle Signs. Signs the first baseman. As Chelsea dealing here behind 2-0 and misses high. And they count 3 balls, no strikes. The only hit Chelsea allowed, the home run in the 5th. And there's a strike from Chelsea. And they count 3 balls, 1 strike. And the 3-1. Strike 2, outside corner. And our count is full 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that is the new single-game record for strikeouts as 17 for Chelsea. That will do it. We'll take a short break. We'll get everyone here and continue the broadcast, and we'll recognize our sophomores. Hesston College softball fans, we'd like to take some time to recognize this year's sophomore class. This group has been instrumental in the Larks' success the past 2 years on the softball diamond, and their contributions to the Hesston College community have extended far beyond the playing field. As a group, they hold the record by a sophomore class with 57 wins and counting. Let's meet our sophomores. First up, from Black Hawk, Colorado, Lindsey James. The first sophomore we'd like to recognize is LJ. Lindsey was a part of the 2017 recruiting class, but was able to graduate a semester early and go on to save lives as a paramedic. From Albuquerque, New Mexico, Adriana Ruiz, otherwise known as Boo. She's escorted by her parents, James and Ramona, and siblings, Brian, Juliana, and Brandon. Boo has been a mainstay in the Hesston College lineup throughout her career and has turned in an excellent sophomore campaign. Her .377 batting average is 4th on the team, and she has proved to be a difficult out for opposing pitchers all season long. Boo will return to Hesston to continue her studies in the BSN program this fall. From Lodi, California, Jenna Schneider is escorted by her parents, Chris and Janelle, along with her brother Jacob and sister Maddie. Jenna has bounced back from an ACL injury her freshman season to become a very consistent contributor to this year's team. Jenna is a very patient hitter with an excellent knowledge of the strike zone, evidenced by her .493 on-base percentage. Jenna is third all-time in career base on balls. An academic All-American, Jenna will return to Hesston to continue her studies in the BSN program this fall. From Sacramento, California, Reese McCrary is escorted by her parents, Bill and Dawn. Reese is one of the most well-liked softball players on the roster and has made significant contributions to Hesston softball catching unit over the past 2 seasons. The Sloth has the uncanny ability to throw out a runner at second base, then instantly fall asleep for a quick nap behind the dish. Reese has signed a letter of intent to continue her academic and softball career at Salem University in Salem, West Virginia. From Cochranville, Pennsylvania, Cassidy King is escorted by her grandparents, Wes and Marilyn Bontrager. Cassie joined our team for the spring semester and has proven to be a valuable addition to the program. Cass's athleticism and speed have been put to good use this season, and she's brought tons of energy and good vibes to Lark softball, including some killer dance moves. An academic All-American, Cass will continue her athletic and academic career this fall at Lancaster Bible College in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where she will play volleyball for the Chargers. From Potwin, Kansas, Shay Hoover. Shay is escorted by her parents, Dawn and Allison. Shay has contributed to Hesston softball in a variety of ways during her career and has improved her play her sophomore season. She has done some damage on the base paths, scoring 13 runs so far this year, and has played a solid second base when called upon. Shay will pursue a bachelor degrees in social work this fall, and is probably the loudest in the team dugout. From Salina, Kansas, Kaylin Lastly. Kaylin is escorted by her parents, Todd and Angie. Kaylin has done it all for the Larks this season. Tied for the team lead in doubles, Kaylin is also second in RBIs and has now crept into the top 10 in that category. In the pitching circle, Kaylin is also top 10 in career innings pitched and third all-time in career wins. An academic All-American, Kaylin will continue her softball and academic career at Friends University. And from Yucaipa, California, Lexi Avalos. Lexi is escorted by her mother, Joanna. Lexi has enjoyed a remarkable career with Hesston softball. She sits just 4 hits away from breaking the career hits record and needs just 5 runs scored to also set a new school record in that category. She has led the Hesston outfield for 2 years and is the team's quiet, steady leader. An academic All-American, Lexi will also return to Hesston to complete her BSN degree. And finally, from Hutchinson, Kansas, Jenna Garcia. Jenna is escorted by her father, Jose, her mother, Angela, her stepfather, Jay, and her little brother, Ben. Jenna has made herself a better ball player by putting in the time to learn a new position this season. In doing so, she has earned a critical role on the team and has made Hesston softball a better product. Jenna has had many significant at-bats this year, and her speed on the base paths has proved to be a real weapon. Jenna will also return to Hesston this fall to continue in the BSN program. A very special shout out to head coach Andy Sharp, as Andy will be hanging up his coaching cleats at the end of this season and taking on a new role. Also in that new role, Andy will be getting a haircut from the team after losing a wager to the team, saying that if they spent 130 games, the team could cut their hair, and Nis is in charge of that. Again, let's have a very special hand to our sophomores here for Hesston College softball.